7:07 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. We are now in the 7 o'clock hour, but I'll bet you know that. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to you. Welcome to everyone now just joining us. Welcome to Lauren and Jake now with us to start the video portion of the morning show. We are now live on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Do yourself a favor. Go over and check us out. Like I've been telling you all morning, could make you a Drake finalist at the end of the show on the final day to become one. All you got to do to give yourself a chance to be picked, head on over. Doesn't matter if it's Facebook, YouTube, or X. Like the live video feed. Interact with us in the comments. And you're eligible. We randomly select someone at the end of the show, and we'll make them a Drake finalist for the final day. Become a Drake finalist. I keep hammering that home because this is it. A lot of you want to win these. Why wouldn't you? Pit passes to see Drake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on February 24th. That's insane. This contest, powered by Starta, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. So we got that for you here. We're also getting a radio finalist here in the 9 o'clock hour. This hour is all about that Stanley Cup we're giving away. Listen for the cue to call for that. 8 o'clock hour. Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival tickets to give away. The cue to call song this morning, Sum 41's Fat Lip. They're performing at Sonic Temple. And when you hear that song begin, that is your cue to call. That is when you call us up. If you're caller number 10, you're going to win passes for all 4 days. That is insane. So that is what we got for you. That's what's going on. We're off and running on your Wednesday morning. Like I said, Lauren and Jake are here now. We're all having a hell of a morning, aren't we?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Weekend's getting closer.
It's Friday Eve.
This is a week. I am now officially a week from my last day of the year working.
I know.
Next Thursday is my last shift.
You're going to be real annoying with that, aren't you?
Because
you're so
annoying,
excited.
but it's going to be, I can see it. I can see it. That's why I hoard those vacation
I've
days.
got 3 more days
I'm
until I'm done for the year.
5 more shows.
I know.
I won't be back till we'll all be back on the 2nd.
Good for you. Well, the
But,
week between Christmas and New Year's, we won't be here because I won't be here
There'll
either.
be no one here then.
Yeah.
But I'll be gone before that.
Yes, you will.
And then we'll all come back. And we'll all convene back here on the 2nd of January when we all go.
Yeah.
And we realize there are no more holidays. There are no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For us, that begins our longest stretch
I know.
of no paid days off here.
Yeah.
You know what we go till? Memorial Day weekend.
That's 5 months, almost 6.
It's cool because after that, you're pretty good. You got Memorial
Yeah.
Day, 4th of July, Labor Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New
Right.
Year's Day. But man, us here at the station, we hit that long stretch when we come back in January. Unless you're taking PTO, you ain't getting a paid one till Memorial Day. Days like that, I'm jealous of Jamie working in a bank.
Yeah. Oh,
many
my gosh.
Many a paid days
Oh,
off.
I know. My sister-in-law is a banker, and sometimes she'll be like, no, I don't have to work tomorrow. Why now? I don't get it.
I'm off for paperclip day.
Yes.
Like, what?
Exactly. That is very accurate.
What?
Yes.
I'm off for Flag Day. What do you mean you're off for Flag Day?
Right?
So,
Yeah, we got in the wrong line of work.
yep. You know what? We'll bitch about that when it gets here.
Yeah.
Right now, we all got PTO days coming up. A lot of you do. Even if you don't, you got holidays coming up. And what I think is a fun fact is even if you're working until the end of the year, productivity goes way down these last few weeks of the
Oh,
year.
my gosh. Yes.
Unless you work for UPS, Amazon.
What always kills me is
But,
sometimes, offices will have work parties, but they'll have them in the office.
I like that.
I do
I
too,
do.
but you realize that day no one does anything
Yeah.
and they come to work and get paid for it.
Right. But I mean, it's cool to go to a restaurant and stuff like that. I kind of like the at work during the day work party. I kind of like it. I know there's all those memes about, boss got us a pizza party. Yay. Listen, I don't even like pizza, but I think it's kind of cool if every once in a while your boss is like, hey, everybody, here's some food. Come get some food. Relax.
Yeah.
There's something to that. Now, I understand if you'd like a raise, you'd never given one of those, but you get pizza party. I get that. But if randomly, once in a while, your company or boss, hey, I got everybody lunch.
No, that's always nice
That's
because
not bad.
I think when they do it and it's not for Christmas, that to me is more like, oh, thank you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Text, my employer took Good Friday off the holiday list and gave us a personal holiday to replace it. Now Memorial Day is our first. Ugh. Welcome to our world.
yeah.
Oh, good for
You're
you.
one of us now. It's a long stretch. But man, when that Memorial Day weekend gets there, it's a great thing. It's a great thing.
That's true.
We're off and running, everybody. 712, Pitbull, Nile Rodgers. This is Freak 44, Freak Out. It's Q92. Howdy, everybody. We're checking in with you on the video feed here while Pitbull is playing. Good morning. I'm Christian. That's Lauren.
Hi.
There's Jake. Oh, Jake.
Oh, Christian's always trying to silence Jake.
Jake, you there now?
Hello.
There
Looks
he
so
is.
comfy and warm in that.
I am. It's very warm.
Yeah.
Now, would you call that beige or taupe?
I don't know what taupe is.
I call it stone.
Taupe is a color. Write that down. It's a good one. Not
don't
used
know.
enough. You look very comfy. You look warm.
It is. It is very warm.
Like,
Very warm hoodie.
if a human was a blanket, that'd be you right now. The background goes good with your outfit too. Yeah. Yeah. So Lauren looks bundled up as always.
Always.
I'm with a zip up today with just a regular plain JC Penney's t-shirt. And an Akron Rubber Ducks hat. That's my fit today. But good morning to all of you. Make sure while you're here, you click like and comment in the comment section so you have a chance to be randomly selected to be a Drake finalist at the end of the show. I hope you're enjoying Jake's little winter background. I kind of love it. I think it's great.
Yeah, I love it too.
We got to hop back over and talk again, but we wanted to say hello. Thank you guys, all of you, for listening. Appreciate it. Love it. And appreciate you all. We'll be back. Bye. Reminds me, for some reason, of Charlotte's Web.
That was a really
Because
sad
one of the
movie.
words that the spider Charlotte wrote was terrific.
Aw.
That pig's terrific.
I remember reading the book in school and being really sad.
Oh, it was the cartoon that got me.
Super bummed out.
Cartoon
the movie?
got me, yeah.
Yeah.
Charlotte died.
I don't think I don't think I watched it after I read the book. I was like, this is too much.
Oh,
My little fourth grade heart couldn't take it.
they were going to give the pig was going to be killed.
I know.
And thank God the spider came up with a plan to write words in her web. And they couldn't kill the pig because, well, it was terrific.
I mean, the amount of ingenuity that happened in that barnyard.
Man, those are some smart-ass animals and spiders.
Yeah.
They did a hell of a job.
I wonder if things like that happen at African Safari Wildlife.
They
Parks
could.
Behind the
They
scenes.
could all talk and help each other, but I don't think. I think you're fine. I don't think those animals go there to be slaughtered and eaten.
No,
They're
but I'm
there to-
saying, like,
Eat food.
you know, Gilbert's is struggling with his relationship, like they talk, you know?
Gilbert?
Yeah, maybe there's a Gilbert animal
Oh.
up there. Like I'm saying, that's one of their
You
names.
remember the pig's name, right?
Oh, Hamlet? No, I don't know.
Hamlet. You remember the pig Caesar? Jake, you ever hear of Charlotte's Web? Always curious.
I have.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That deserves something.
All right, there we go.
Yes. 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 Yes.
You read it or saw the movie?
Saw the movie. I think.
Now they made a new one. Did you see the original?
I don't know. I probably.
That's okay.
I'm guessing
I
you
think
did
we
it.
watched it in school because you were supposed to read the book.
Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I did, but
okay.
It was sad.
It was very sad. It was heavy.
Charlotte gave no F stuff. You remember? She's like, I'm going to die now, Wilbur. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
What?
she was a brave little soul.
I have to die. It's time to die. Bye, Wilbur. I was like, Jesus.
Well, she was like proper.
Like, Charlotte, don't go. I remember.
Oh, it was very, very sad.
He cried. Then all of a sudden, Charlotte's babies came down on their web
Yeah,
and introduced themselves to Wilbur, and they lived happily ever after.
I know.
I think.
I mean, I had an ending, but it was a struggle.
Zuckerman's Famous Pig.
I remember in 4th grade. I should have known then I was doomed because I cried everything.
Q92.
Cloudy skies during the morning hours. Sunshine winning out for the afternoon. Look for a high today, a little warmer, middle 40s. Overnight clear and starry, a chill in the air, 36 for the low. I am Art J. Weather from News 5.
That was sad.
Like I got teary-eyed reading it in class.
There are some cartoon movies that got you.
Yeah, that was
There's
one
a
of
few of them.
Casper was another one.
Casper could get you.
Yeah,
Casper could get you. I mean, you're going to laugh, but I mean, Transformers, the movie, cartoon movie. Because you have to understand, and I think any man in his 30s and 40s that's listening can understand this. The cartoon I watched my entire childhood. People barely, even though there were wars every day and everyone had guns and rockets, barely anyone was even shot, let alone injured. I mean, they had these wars, and it was the worst aim I've ever seen in my life. Meanwhile, I watched The Walking Dead in 2023, and everyone's a marksman and never misses.
right.
But the movie happened, and all of a sudden, people are getting killed. And it had never happened in a cartoon before.
Yeah.
Like the opening scene, Megatron smokes some of the like old school G Transformers, like it kills them. And you're just, I remember as a
I
child.
see you in the family room, like pacing, like pulling on your
honest
hair.
to God,
And
Lauren, I know no one, unless you're watching, can see this. This was me. I was like,
and your heart broke right then and there.
Some of the most popular characters were literally smoked in the first scene of the movie. Optimus Prime died.
What?
I was like, what am I watching? That messed me up. Yeah, of course, that cartoon got me.
I guess.
2.
.21 right here on today's Hit Music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake, Stanley Cup are giving away this hour. Be listening for that. Thank you guys for having us on the radio, streaming us at Q92radio.com. Or if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, thank you so much. Be sure to like our Facebook page, like and subscribe to our YouTube page. Jake and I love it. We're tickled pink to get a new subscriber.
They are. It's true.
And follow us on X as well. I was just right before the mics when I was laughing with Lauren. I said, There's an article on All Women's Talk on how to properly handle dating two guys at once. I didn't know there were rules for that.
I didn't know that it was so common that there needed to be rules.
It
for
must
that.
be.
Like
'cause
an
it
article.
literally has, and this is All Women's Talk, so this ain't no dudes writing this.
Right.
That'd be funny. It was All Women's Talk by Eric. But 8 ways to handle dating two guys at once. So I got the list here. I could click on them and read their big paragraphs. But I just want to give you the list. I'm going to assume Lauren's never dated two guys at once,
I've not.
even in her younger days.
Right.
Jake, you ever date two girls at once?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Never even close.
My husband wanted to.
Well, I think most guys would like to have two girls at once.
Like when I first met him, he was dating someone.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like, well, we're casually dating, but let's go on a few dates and see if there's anything there. I'm like, hold up. No.
Like, let's go over what won't happen.
Right.
Do I like you? Yes. Will that happen? No.
Exactly.
Real quick, before we get into that, though, dropping my son off at school, told him, I'm white van guy on the radio. Can I get a shout out to Connor? Connor, your dad's an early riser. We appreciate it.
White van guy. Good morning.
And just to clarify, he delivers medical supplies.
Yes. Yesterday he clarified that.
When he first said that, I didn't know. White van guy. I'm like, do you have a lot of candy, sir? What are we doing? Are you a friend of my mother's? She's sick. It's amazing how many.
She sent you to pick me
You guys
up.
don't know this, but in the 80s, a lot of people tried to kidnap kids with the cunning use of a white van and a Snickers bar. I don't ask me why. That was the thing. And the old
Your parents used to tell you all the time, if anybody offers you candy,
Yeah.
say no.
and the cunning line of I'm a friend of your mother.
Yes.
She sent me to pick you up. Kid who's never seen me in your life before.
I know. And your
That was
mom
the
thought
thing.
you'd be totally cool with
Your
it.
parents warned you about the guy in the van with the candy.
Can I tell you, my kids are 15 and 17 now, and if someone rolled up to them and they're like, I'm a friend of your parents, they asked me to, my kids would be like,
I think kids now be like, I don't even like my parents.
hopefully, I always used to tell my kids, like, if anybody ever tries to grab you, scream as loud as you can, kick, punch, hit, and go for the nudies.
Or tickle.
Yeah. What?
Tickle till it gets weird.
Actually, that might work, because they might be like, oh my God, this kid's sicker than I am.
Get over here. Hey. You freak. Drives off in his van. The hell's wrong with that kid? Kidnapping sucks these days. Can you imagine that?
Oh my gosh, that'd be hilarious.
Tickling is very weird. It gets uncomfortable quick. That was one funny skit Dane Cook did back in his heyday. He was talking about how tickling always starts out fun, ends horrifically. Funny bit. Remember Dane Cook, the Nickelback of comedians? Thank you.
true.
He's laughing his ass off. Glad he is. Can you guys please shout out Jonah on his 12th birthday today? Shout out Jonah.
Aw, yeah.
Happy birthday, Jonah.
I hope it's an awesome day. It's Pearl Harbor Day, too.
That's not an awesome day.
No, but I'm saying, no, that came out wrong.
Speaking of awesome,
I'm just saying, like,
who remembers
landmarks.
Pearl Harbor?
No, I know. That was a terrible day. Actually, it's a day. My aunt was born on this day, too. That did come out really bad.
that was great.
Sorry, Jonah.
That was gold. Happy birthday, Jonah. Hey, remember Pearl Harbor? Wasn't that great?
Oh,
No,
my
it wasn't really great.
God. No,
It
I
lives in
didn't say
infamy.
that.
That, you know what?
I'm just saying,
I'll watch it
sometimes, like I don't know, I assimilate birthdays with like major historical milestone. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, well, yeah.
that did come out wrong though.
Jake, remember
Sorry,
when Lauren
buddy.
was talking about how great Pearl Harbor was?
Yeah, I remember.
I think it was like 2 minutes ago.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
But listen, I have 2 boyfriends, and I'm pretty sure I'm still single. LOL, crying emoji. My parents told us that the ice cream truck driver puts drugs in the ice cream and popsicles
We've had that conversation.
just so they didn't have to buy us ice cream goodies.
Oh my gosh, that's why. Now, my mom used to be weird about that. I don't know who the ice cream man is. Does he buy that stuff at the grocery store and then just open the boxes and dump them in the freezer? What if they've been in there since last summer?
That is a fair question.
No, I know.
Where do they get their product?
I don't know. I always thought maybe like the Schwan man or something.
Schwan man, she said.
Hey, don't sleep on the Schwan man. I
I
used to
see
get
that truck sometimes.
I used to get so excited when our neighbors would get Schwan man deliveries because I knew that like we would get ice cream bars if it was really hot outside.
Times were different then. They were a lot better.
They were.
All right, we got sidetracked. We'll get to this list for those of you girls wondering what are the rules for dating 2 guys at once. I got it for you. Coming up. Sports right after Justin Timberlake and Jay-Z. It's Suit and Tie on Q. After my divorce, I bought an 80-inch TV.
Good for
So
you.
some of you are making those purchases after the divorce. That's interesting. Well, all right, everyone that got divorced out there, what was your first big purchase after the divorce? Because apparently this is real.
Is it like a compensation purchase or
I don't know. Is it just to
just
spoil
makes
yourself?
you feel better? Like,
So far, we got $5,000 on sports cards, and someone bought an 80-inch TV.
and this can be male or female.
Yeah, I don't care. You got a divorce. What was your big purchase after the divorce? What was your first? You know what? I'm about to drop a few K on this.
I know somebody who got divorced and ended up spending God knows how much on this.
Oh, boobies?
Yep.
You can say boobies.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Oh, you can say boobies. That's
She
fine.
bought some boobies.
Got herself some boobs
Yep.
after the ex-husband, huh?
Yeah.
Divorce is final. I got new boobies. I love it. That's petty, and I like it. Oh, yes. That okay. Now I do remember that story. That was at Studio Fit 1.
Oh my gosh, you
I was
you
getting
blew up Rick's studio?
no, I was getting changed. I had to get changed in my gym clothes.
Okay. Oh,
No,
and someone
and I
walked
was-
in on you changing.
I was in there, used the bathroom. I thought I locked the door. I swear to you, I locked the door
Yeah.
because I was very cognizant of where I was, and there was a bathroom, only one bathroom, and yeah, the trainer girl walked right in while I was mid-change.
Not Mary. Was it Mary?
No, not Mary.
Okay.
Mary would have laughed at Mary, and I would have laughed about it. For
Okay.
the day. No, but that was funny. And then I had to take the class with her after that. I had to go sit on a damn ball and bicycle, knowing this girl just walked in and saw me changing. That was fun.
I bet.
The whole time, like, only you, Christian, only you would get into this situation.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
The Cleveland Cavaliers beat the Orlando Magic last night, 121-111. The Cavs are now 12-9 on the season. Next up for Cleveland, they'll be in Miami to take on the Heat tomorrow night at 8 p.m. You can watch the game on Bally Sports. College hoops yesterday, Ohio State beat Miami of Ohio 84-64. Buckeyes are now 8-1 on the season. Next up, they'll be playing on the road against Penn State this Saturday night at 6 p.m. You can watch that game on the Big Ten Network. And finally tonight, Thursday Night Football, 8:15 on Amazon Prime. It's the Patriots taking on the Steelers. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Then we begin the 6 straight cloudy days. And I hate days with no sunshine.
And no sunshine.
Yeah, Thursday, 62 is all you get. Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. Sunday, rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. The hottest temperature in those days?
65.
Saturday, 63.
No.
The
I had
coldest?
65 on mine.
Monday, 48. Now, I will say, starting not this weekend, next weekend, we're back to the 70, 69, 70, 72.
Thank God.
But I listen, I can even take the cold if you give me sunshine.
Yeah.
But looking at 6 straight days of cloudy, I'm like, oh, God. Oh, my chakra is going to be off.
Oh,
Can
I
already
hate
tell.
when Christian's chakra is off. Everybody pays.
My chakra. And something's in retrograde. So, oh, my God.
I'll get you some stones. It'll be fine.
I think Pluto's in retrograde, so I know I'm going to be in trouble, too. I don't know. But good morning, everybody. How are you? Hopefully you're having
You really busted out
good
your
stuff.
chakra.
Chakras. You know where I learned about that? Robin Big on MTV.
Really?
They did a whole episode about chakras.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hung this like wallpaper.
Yeah.
It was supposed to help their inner chi.
Yeah.
It was a funny episode.
There you go.
Shout out to Robin Big. Great, great, great show. Shame that it ended early. But what an amazing, hilarious show it was.
Yeah, it was.
That still can't be streamed anywhere for free.
No, I know. We did that deep dive.
Yeah, someone texted. It was like, it's on this. We looked it up. We're like, no,
No.
it's not. Not unless you buy it.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
Still to come this hour, we're giving away a Q92 Stanley Cup. I mean, come on. When you think of Tumblr, you think of Stanley. Dude, that should be their tagline.
That's true.
Write that down. So we have that to give away. 8 o'clock hour Sonic Temple Music Fest tickets to give away. The Q to Call song this week. But today, there it is. Sum 41 Fat Lip. They're performing. When you hear that song,
yeah,
actually that's the wrong song. But when you hear Fat Lip,
not that song, but when you hear that song,
when you hear that's the one. I forget the other song. I think what was the other song I was just singing? Who knows? But that's the one. You hear it, be caller 10, you're going. 4-day passes. 4-day passes. And on top of that, final day to become a finalist for Drake. Powered by Sartre. We call the winner tomorrow. Last chance with us. Last chance with Nicolina. Last chance with Keller. Last chance with Ryan at night. And we're going to have a chance on the radio in the 9 o'clock hour. And anyone that goes over, likes, and interacts with the live video feed of the show this morning, you're entered for a chance to be made a finalist at the end of the show as well. We randomly pick one of you every damn day. So we got that coming up for you here. 6:36. Check out my time. Okay. Got a little sidetracked, but all women's talk with tickling. There are rules from allwomenstalk.com on how to date 2 guys at once.
Solid.
This is for the girls now. What you need to understand. 1, realize it's not exclusive with either one. Realize that. I think if you're dating 2 guys at once, you do.
Yeah.
I feel like you realize it's not very exclusive.
Right.
Number 2, be honest and upfront with both. That's not going to happen.
No, because most people would be like, yeah.
Who's going to be like, just so you know, I'm also dating Tom.
Right.
Sweet.
Yeah, said no one ever.
Yeah, unless you're the side piece and you want to be the side piece.
Some people do
want
that.
But this is about dating, though. This says in the article, dating. Not cheating, dating.
Right.
Because I guess if you're not in a committed relationship, you're allowed to be casually dating. You're allowed. You're not committed to anybody.
Okay, hold on a second, though. Like, what's the difference?
In
marriage?
cheating and casual. Well, yeah, if you're married.
That's
yeah.
exclusive? Like, that's So anything, if you're not engaged or married, is considered casual?
It could be, yeah.
So if you're with someone for like years and years and years, and you like live together and stuff, that's not considered.
I think you're stretching it a bit there.
Well, I'm just asking. I'm very naive, remember?
Well, you've been together 90 years.
Child bride over here on the stool.
Oh, you literally were. You got married the day you turned 20. No, you weren't even 21.
No, I was 21. We waited so that I could drink out of my own
I thought
wedding.
you just waited till you were legal.
No. He wouldn't date me until I turned 18.
Well, that's a good man.
Yeah, because he was 23.
Yeah, that's smart man. No reason to meet Chris Hansen. Tony, have a seat. Oh.
Yeah, no, it didn't go like that. He wouldn't even look my way until he found out that I had a birthday and just turned 18.
18.
Yeah.
Number 3, do you favor one or the other? You have to ask yourself that. You're dating 2 guys at once. Do I like one more than the other? Number 4, be safe. Sexually, be safe.
Well, yeah, I think that goes without saying.
You're sleeping with more than one person.
Isn't that kind of common sense?
Common sense ain't so common sometimes.
All right, fair enough.
Number 5, feel and search for the chemistry.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As I'm dating them both, is there someone I'm really feeling
well,
that
why would you be dating them if
with?
you didn't have that connection or chemistry?
Or
with? Yeah, maybe.
Some people, and I believe some people don't feel value unless they'll date people they don't even like because they just have to be in a relationship.
Like they can't be alone.
Yeah, they can't be single. They'll date someone they don't even care about.
I feel like men do that more than women, though.
I think it's more sleep with.
For men?
Yeah.
That's why it seems like it's more men? Okay.
Yeah. I think there's sex and there's feeling.
There's what?
There's sex and there's feeling. Number 6, have open lines of communication. See, I think this is where it's going to be hard for girls because at 2 times they're asking you to be honest.
What are you saying? We're not honest?
No, you're dating 2 guys at once.
But the first rule was be open with both of them.
Yeah.
So how is that being dishonest?
It's not. Don't get serious with both.
How would that even...
Until you know. And then finally, be ready to choose. At some point.
At some point, yeah.
At some point, dating 2 guys at once, girl, you're going to have to choose one or the other. It's gonna become final rose time.
I have a question. So you know, like, what was that Sister Wives or whatever? Like where he had like 5 wives.
I never watched it.
Okay, but
is that more?
Is it what, polygamy? Is that?
Yeah, I believe so.
Does the woman ever have the men like that?
I don't think so.
Like
but
brother husbands?
I
Well, sister wives, brother husbands.
I don't know. I do not know that for a fact. I don't think it really goes both ways. And maybe that's not fair.
But that's not fair. That's what I was just going to say.
Maybe that's not fair, but I don't believe.
Why can't a woman have the harem of men?
Listen, you can. Depending on your hotness, you can. I got married at 19. We've been married 20 years. Let's be real. Men date multiple women all the time, keeping their options open. Why does society make it taboo for a woman? Yeah, you can do whatever you want. I just gave you a list of ways to do it correctly from women.
Yes, yeah.
I would argue it's talking about a non-committed relationship, basically no long-term relationship. Yeah, it's what's like you're not really committed if you're dating 2 men at once. Has anyone ever done it? I don't mean like I had a girlfriend or boyfriend, I cheated. I mean, you were literally dating 2 people at once. There's a difference in my eyes.
Like, and do you mess that up? Are you like, I had a great night, Bob. I mean, Tom. Like,
Jake,
what?
Jake, when you were running through McDonald's and dating every girl that worked there, like, were you ever dating
in your McLovin phase
2 at once?
No, they never overlapped. I mean,
no overlapping.
No.
All right, you're always done with one.
But were they friends with each other?
Yeah, most of them were.
So they would talk about you probably when you weren't around.
Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah.
I'll bet. You're not supposed to poop where you eat, Jake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
God, you're getting some trouble. Trick to dating 2 men at once is being prepared for a threesome. Wow. Going down that road, huh? No, seriously, has anyone truly dated 2 people at once? You might not want to admit that. If you have, could you call or text?
Yeah, we'll protect your anonymity.
I'm not here to judge. I'm not talking about I had a girlfriend and I cheated. I'm talking about you were literally taking 2 girls or guys like out to dinner, you were dating 2 at once. What was it like? Was it fun? Was it taxing?
I would imagine it'd have to be a little taxing.
Especially on the bank account.
Well, not if you're the girl.
God, I had to go to Texas Roadhouse twice this week. If that's where you took your girl for a date.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, how many times can I go to Denny's? It's Walk the Moon, Shut Up and Dance. It's Q92. Saturday, we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh,
and,
that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash.
Where I went, no,
Okay.
we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive sit-down.
Right.
Somewhere, I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, this was my idea.
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. And I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Ponchos has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fried, grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
that doesn't
steak,
sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought.
Call now to win a Stanley Cup only from Q92.
There it is, your cue to call. Want to win yourself a Stanley Cup? Just be caller number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. Caller 10, the Stanley Cup is yours. Forecast coming up as well. It's Q92.
Hey.
I got to say, nothing like that. I'm trying to think of the worst thing ever happened to me in a hotel. I don't think I have a worst thing, but I did have a room I stayed in that had bullet holes in it in Albany, New York.
Are you serious?
Yep. When I did radio for Arena Football, we didn't always, it was like Arena Football. So we didn't always, stay in the Hilton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we stayed wherever the home team would put us up. And sometimes home teams thought it was funny to
Put you in
put us, and we would do the same.
Suspicious.
I think there was a team that did that to us, I believe. And maybe it was Albany. I might be wrong. What was awesome is then they had to come to Youngstown to play us. We put them up in Cleveland. We put them up in Cleveland.
I was going to say.
Made them drive down from Cleveland to Youngstown for the game.
Oh, that's funny. Well,
I thought that was kind of funny. I was like, well done.
Yeah.
Little subtle revenge there.
Yeah.
Enjoy your hour bus ride to the arena.
Have fun.
When we could have put you in a hotel in this town.
Right.
So I remember that. It smelled. It was very dirty. and it had bullet holes in the wall.
Oh my! I've never had anything like that.
Yeah.
Q92.
Cloudy skies during the morning hours. Sunshine winning out for the afternoon. Look for a high today, a little warmer, middle 40s. Overnight clear and starry, a chill in the air, 36 for the low. I am Art J. Weather from News 5. Q92, hello, who is this?
Jamie.
Jamie, where are you calling from?
Salem.
All right, Jamie from Salem, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Congrats, Jamie! You just scored yourself a new Stanley Cup. This is the most popular tumbler everybody wants this holiday season. Just tell everybody your favorite station that hooked you up.
Q92.
It is 7:52 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, 7:52 coming up, the 8 o'clock hour. And like I said, and I wasn't lying when I said it, the 8 o'clock hour, Sonic Temple Music Festival tickets to give away. 4-day passes at historic Columbus Crew Stadium.
What song do they listen for?
Sum 41's Fat Lip. You hear that?
Your cue.
That's the cue. Get on your phone. Let's go. 330-450-9292. If you're the 10th caller, 4-day passes. Kidding me? That's awesome.
It is awesome.
That is awesome. A few texts while we have a couple minutes here. We're going to talk creepy in the 8 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
Clinton from our sister station, AM 1310 WDPM, brought in an interesting conversation.
Yes, he did. And it's true.
It sparked all our interest. We'll tell you. We'll talk to you about it, see what you guys have to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Because we like hearing from you. But there are about 8 texts here about dating 2 guys or girls at once. Let's see what they say. My bank account says I should not date 2 women at once. Fair enough. All right. When I was 21, I dated 2 guys at once. I would call them the wrong name. Once with one of them, the other was knocking on the door. I'm currently dating 2 men because I'm too old to waste my time. Until I know one is 100% committed, I'm not going to stop dating either. Oh, snap.
Nice.
Get a girl.
Right. He's like, I know what I want,
Yeah.
and I'm going to make sure that I get it. I don't know which one's going to get it, but if they put a ring on it, it sounds like, or...
These fool men, they want to play games? Fine. You can play that. Call me Milton Bradley. As a female, when I was in my early 20s, I did date around to try to find out what or who I wanted. It wasn't hard doing it on a regular basis. The hard part was at the end having to choose who I wanted to be with.
Yeah, because I can imagine that if you had these guys lined up or that you'd been dating someone, you're like, what if I make the wrong decision? And then I see down the road that so-and-so is like an engineer and, has the big house and the family and they're so happy. And
the guy you choose been arrested 5 times.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
no job. You're supporting him. He lives at your place.
You're like, dang it.
Like, I went for the bad boy.
Right.
I'll fix him. I've dated 3 men at a time. Wow.
Whoa.
And I've always said to them up front that I want to be a wife one day. And until I feel they are the one, I'll keep my options open. I respect if they don't want to be in that rotation or even married one day. It's about adult communication and knowing what you want and not wasting the other person's time.
Nice. Actually, that's interesting perspective.
That's a real one right there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say thank you guys for telling Jonah happy birthday. He laughed so hard he feels famous because his friends heard. You guys are awesome. No, you're awesome.
Aw, yeah, you guys are awesome. And Jonah, I hope he really does have an awesome day.
Aside
from the whole Pearl Harbor thing.
Right.
Sorry about that.
Aside from Lauren equating the joy of your birthday to Pearl Harbor.
I did not. I just mentioned it was
great
also.
day. It's also Pearl Harbor Day. I'm like, yeah, no. Yay. I did go out with 2 guys at once and told both of them about each other. They both understood that I was seeing both of them, and they also were seeing other people. I never slept with either of them while dating. One admitted he didn't think he had feelings for me. One said he did. Changed to exclusive with one that did, as I also had feelings for him. 4 years, we're still together, and 3 years married. Honesty is huge in these situations. Mind you, this was very casual dating, like maybe 3 dates before a decision was made. I'll tell you what, a lot of listeners have done this.
Yeah.
Jim Guy here. Good morning, Jim Guy. Newborn's thrown off my sleep schedule, but little Jim Guy is doing great. Little Jim girl, loving being a big sister. Awesome.
Little Jim Guy. That's cute.
I have talked to multiple guys at once, but not officially dated. I once went on a date with a guy and then another date with a different guy the next day. After going on the second date, I told the first guy I didn't want to see him again. He was really pissed off, but now the second guy is my husband.
See, and that's how you know it wasn't meant to be, because it was one date. Get over yourself, dude.
Text message, but a guy can't date 2 girls at one time. All hell would break loose.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, to be fair. I haven't heard, when is Sonic Music Festival? It is May 16th through the 19th.
Yep.
So mark that on your calendars. And coming up.
Pre-sale's going on right now. Tickets go on sale to the general public tomorrow.
But
you know what? You can win them here first.
Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. When you hear Sum 41, that's the cue to call. It's the weekend. Daft Punk. It's Starboy. It's Q92. You all know Keller gave us a gem a few weeks back, or maybe a month back, with his ciao. And we all know the controversy of ciao disappearing from my folder.
Oh, yeah.
Came back. Ciao. But we all know that it disappeared from my folder. Well, now we kind of have a who did it better. He has struck again with his audio prowess. This time he took on Peyton Manning. Anyone that knows Peyton Manning, whether he played for the Colts, whether he played for the Broncos, we know that it is. I don't know if you know how big of a football fan you are, Jake. Probably not the biggest.
No.
Is there a sport you love necessarily, or not even one?
I don't sport.
I don't sport. That's going on the list. Hold on. That's going on the Jake. Facts about Jake. Number 13. He doesn't sport. Great phrase, by the way, Jake.
Thanks.
Hold on, everybody. This is live. He doesn't sport. All right, we're up to 13 things now. Random facts about Jake. There will be a quiz at the end of the year. Be ready for that. So, the latest commercial that Keller had to make involved the word Omaha, used by Peyton Manning. So I'm going to ask you, who did it better? Feel free to text in Peyton or Keller. First, I'll give you the original. This is Peyton Manning doing his famous. See, Jake, he used to yell Omaha all the time before he'd hike the ball.
Oh, okay.
It was his thing. If you follow football, you know that. And this is what it would sound like.
Omaha! Omaha!
Okay? Give it to you again.
Omaha! Omaha!
He's yelling, setting up the players where he wants them. And this is Keller doing Omaha. Let's see let's see how he did.
Omaha! 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 Omaha!
So I ask you, young Jake, who did it better? Peyton?
Omaha! Omaha!
Or was it Keller?
Omaha!
I'm going to go with
Omaha!
Keller.
It's more rich, more bass.
Yeah.
Omaha!
It's more clear.
Omaha!
You can really.
Well, I mean, there's no crowd. He's not.
that's
he's
true.
Not on
He's
the
not,
field.
yeah, he's not 50 feet away from the camera.
Right. And he's not in a stadium full of thousands of people. He's in the confines of our production room. But I don't know, man. It's a pretty good.
Omaha! Omaha!
I don't know. Who did it better? Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself.
To Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
8:05 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. 8 o'clock already, 8:05 to be exact, on your Thursday morning. Glad you're with us. Thanks for having us on the radio. Thanks for streaming us at Q92radio.com. And thank you for watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Now, coming up at the 9 o'clock hour, 2 ways you can become a finalist on the last day to do so to see Drake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse Pit Passes in February. We're going to give a cue to call here on the show on the radio. And for those of you watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X, or anyone that goes over and does it now, like the live video feed of the show, interact with us in the comments. You're eligible to be selected at the very end of the show and made a finalist as well. This contest has been sponsored by SARTA, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. So that's the 9 o'clock hour. This hour, Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival tickets, 4-day passes, May 16th through the 19th at Historic Crew Stadium. I'm talking Rise Against, Sum 41, Disturbed, Pantera, Slipknot, Breaking Benjamin, Limp Bizkit, Cypress Hill, 311, Tech 9, you name it, they are there. Evanescence is there. It's going to be an amazing 4 days of rock in Columbus this spring. You could be there. How do you do so? You got to be caller number 10 when you hear Sum 41's Fat Lip. When you hear that song start, that is the cue to call. So call 330-450-9292. As soon as you hear that song start playing, if you're caller number 10, you win the tickets. It is literally that simple. So that's coming up this hour. Glad you guys are with us. Thank you so much. Let me see here. A couple last texts about what we're talking about last hour, about the rules we go over for dating 2 people at once. Juicy commuter checking in. Juicy, she's back. A little late for you, Juicy. She's an early riser.
Yeah, I got that.
Running late,
Juicy.
LOL. When in that situation, both parties got to be up front and know what they want for it to be okay. I agree. Someone says, I guess I technically dated 2 guys at once. I was seeing one guy. He went to prom with his ex as he promised. And that night, I went out and met the man of my dreams. Ended up going to a concert. I paid for with the first and never talked to him again. Married the second.
See?
I heard a lot of you dated more than one person at once, and a lot of you sounds like we're pretty honest about it. So I respect it. Coming up here in a little bit this hour, what's creepy? We're going to ask the question, what's creepy? Like I said, our sister station, AM 1310, WDPN. Clint Scroggs is in here with us.
Yeah.
Of course, he also does news.
Yes.
And he calls football here.
Yes, he does. He's the
station.
voice of, he's the voice of FM, WDJQ, Friday Night Football.
He is. And he came in with a question about if something's creepy.
Yes.
We're going to talk about it because times are changed. Things that are creepy now weren't creepy.
Yeah.
Or I guess they weren't labeled creepy. We'll talk about it. That's coming up. It's 8 minutes after 8. It's Jelly Roll. Need a favor. It's Q92. Oh, yes. Okay, now I do remember that story. That was at Studio Fit 1.
Oh, my gosh. You blew up Rick's studio?
No, I was getting changed. I had to get changed into my gym clothes.
Okay. Oh, and someone walked in on you changing.
I was in there, used the bathroom. I thought I locked the door. I swear to you, I locked the door.
Yeah.
Because I was very cognizant of where I was. And there was a bathroom, only one bathroom. And yeah, the trainer girl walked right in while I was mid-change.
Not Mary. Was it Mary?
No, not Mary.
Okay.
Mary would have laughed at Mary, and I would have laughed about it.
Okay.
Day. No, but that was funny. And then I had to take the class with her after that. I had to go sit on a damn ball and bicycle, knowing this girl just walked in and saw me changing. That was fun.
I bet.
The whole time, like, only you, Christian, only you would get into this situation. Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for two little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, if he
Well,
shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100. 100 smackaroos.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that.
Okay.
Pets to start. I like that.
All right.
I rescued a 5-year-old lab mix. Don't know what he is mixed with. He is aggressive to my 17-year-old daughter and her boyfriend only, and only sometimes. He's the sweetest dog to everyone else. We got him neutered per the vet to help. Nope, still growls and barks aggressively towards them. What should we do? Doesn't happen all the time, but occasionally, and only to your daughter and her boyfriend. Maybe he doesn't like the boyfriend.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I think dogs know.
Maybe the dog doesn't like the boyfriend. I'm not trying to,
Yeah, maybe he's a really great guy, but maybe he doesn't like dogs, so the dog's sensing that. Or
He's aggressive, but you haven't said he bit anybody. He just, when the boyfriend, is it with the daughter by herself or whenever those two are together?
Yeah.
Because if that's the case, he don't like the boyfriend.
Yeah.
And dogs are pretty good.
Yeah. There's a tag.
Dogs know some stuff. So I don't know. Kick the boyfriend out. Dogs know everything.
Yeah.
That was my thought. I don't know if this happens just to your daughter too.
Right.
Or if it happens, you know what I mean? Maybe he was a drug dog in a past life, so he smells something, someone said.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I think you do need to get him in check as far as obedience goes, because you don't want him snapping on a child or an innocent neighbor or anything like that. So maybe working with a trainer, but you don't know. You know what I mean? Like if you feel like he's aggressive to that point where it could happen. I don't know the level of aggressiveness here. I do know that I would never want to be that person whose dog bit the neighbor or a child. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh. Another text. Yeah, if it's only the boyfriend, there's something to that.
I agree with that.
If it is your daughter, rehome it. Someone said rehome it.
Yeah, there's a lot of rescues that will take aggressive dogs and work with them and put them in homes where it's a little safer without children, perhaps.
I'm telling you right now, if it's only when she's around with the boyfriend.
It's the boyfriend.
It's the boyfriend. Then we begin the 6 straight cloudy days. And I hate days with no sunshine.
And no
Yeah,
sunshine when
Thursday,
she's gone.
62 is all you get. Friday, rain. Saturday, rain. Sunday, rain. Monday, rain. Tuesday, rain. Wednesday, rain. The hottest temperature in those days?
65.
Saturday, 63.
No.
The
I had
coldest?
65 on mine.
Monday, 48. Now, I will say, starting not this weekend, next weekend, we're back to the 70, 69, 70, 72.
Thank God.
But I listen, I can even take the cold if you give me sunshine.
Yeah.
But looking at 6 straight days of cloudy, I'm like, oh, God. Oh, my chakra is going to be off.
Oh,
Can
I
already
hate
tell.
when Christian's chakra is off. Everybody pays.
My chakra. And something's in retrograde. So, oh, my God. I know
I'll
I'm gonna
get
be,
you some stones. It'll be fine.
I think Pluto's in retrograde, so I know I'm going to be in trouble, too. I don't know. But good morning, everybody. How are you? Hopefully you're having
You really busted out
good
your
stuff.
chakra.
chakras. You know where I learned about that? Robin Big on MTV.
Really?
They did a whole episode about chakras.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hung this like wallpaper.
Yeah.
It was supposed to help their inner chi.
Yeah.
It was a funny episode.
There you go.
Shout out to Robin Big. Great, great, great show. Shame that it ended early. But what an amazing, hilarious show it was.
Yeah, it was.
That still can't be streamed anywhere for free.
No, I know. We had that. We did that deep dive.
Yeah, someone texted. It was like, it's on this. We looked it up. We're like, no,
No.
it's not. Not unless you buy it.
You're listening to Christian and Lauren in the morning on Q92.
8:20 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Again, this hour, you're going to hear Sum 41 Fat Lip. When you hear it, that's the cue to call. To make sure you call us up, be caller number 10, and you will win 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival, Columbus Crew Stadium, May 16th to the 19th. That's coming up this hour. Your final chances with us today for Drake. Become a finalist. Come up in the 9 o'clock hour. Of course, you have chances with Nicolina, Keller, and Ryan, but this is the final day. If you're not a finalist yet, you better pay attention. Listen for cues to call to get in the running. If you are a finalist, we're going to call one of you at 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Please, for the love of God, answer your phone.
Also, if you're listening right now, you can also become a finalist by going over to Facebook, YouTube, or X and giving our video live stream a like. Interact with us in the comments. Say good morning. Tell us how much you like the show, whatever it is, whatever the case may be. And at the end of the show, we'll pull another finalist for these Drake Pit Passes from you all that interact with the live stream.
All right. Is complimenting hair creepy? That's a question I pose.
What? That's a question that Clint posed when he walked in here.
Yeah, that's what we've been talking about. We're going to talk about what Clint said.
Yeah.
So he came in here and he was telling us a story about someone complimenting someone's hair.
Yeah.
Saying, I don't mean to be creepy, but I really like your hair.
Well, he asked me, he said, does that creep you out? Because he said, your hair looks nice today. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Is that creepy? Does that creep you out? And I said, no, we know Clint really well.
Right.
So it doesn't bother me at all. But the question was then posed. At what point is complimenting a woman in public not flattering, but yet then creepy?
I remember, and this is back in the 1900s, a guy I worked with was no longer with us.
Yeah.
Rest easy. King. But he, we were sitting one day in the studio talking, going over what we're going to do on the show. And a sales girl walked in. Now, this sales girl was a very beautiful.
She was a pretty gal.
Yes.
Okay.
I have no doubt. If she was like, hi, can I talk about your business and advertising? The owner would be like, indeed you can. And she always dressed nice. And she did. She had nice legs. And you know me, I'm a legs ass guy.
Okay, so you were oogling her too in the office.
Then yes.
Okay.
Yes, I was. And this is back in my Youngstown days. She walked in one day to ask a sales question about some sponsorship, things like that. And I will never forget this. We're sitting there and we're all talking. And the gentleman, the older gentleman at the time, he says, I got to tell you. He goes, I just got to tell you, you've got an incredible set of legs. And in my head, no! I knew back. This is 1900s now. Oh, no, this is 2000. This is.
Could you hear the clack of HR's heels coming down the hallway?
2002. I'm like, no! Of course, supposed to wait till she leaves the room to say that to each other. I don't think we say it to her.
Right.
Not at work. Not now. And she was very nice about it. And you could tell it was a little like, I'm sorry, but
it probably took her by surprise.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I knew that the guy was not trying to be perverted. I know you're like, oh, sure. I'm telling you, I knew the man. He wasn't. He thought, now he was older. Like he was in his 60s at the time. She's in her 20s.
I guess maybe that.
Maybe from a different, but I'm saying maybe from a different generation.
Yeah.
Maybe then that was seen as okay. I don't know. This was way before now. Where you say hi to someone like, oh God, did I offend you?
Right.
Good morning. Excuse me?
Right.
Damn it. But yeah, I'll never forget that. You've got an incredible set of legs. Now that.
I mean, at least he did it in front of other people. I think it would be more creepy if it were one-on-one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They're like looking for a door. Like,
I agree. If there was
how do I get out of here?
Yeah, like in a room, just the two of you, it locks.
Right.
I like your hair equals not creepy.
Yeah, I didn't think it was.
I like your hair, wish I could run my hands through it, equals creepy. Haha, I've had both.
Yeah.
I think it's just a genuine compliment. I don't think it's creepy, but it is when it goes a step further. Have you ever had someone give you a creepy compliment?
Oh, yeah.
I apologize. What was it?
I'm trying to remember exactly what he said. I'm trying to remember exactly what he said, but it was after I had my first baby. It was somebody that we used to work with. And I think he was more like ignorant than anything. I don't know that it was necessary, but it was creepy the way it came out.
Right. It can be creepy without the intent of being creepy.
It was something along the lines of basically, oh, you just had a baby. Well, at least it didn't affect. It was creepier because he insinuated it didn't affect the way that Tony would look at my body. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Creepy.
Okay.
Creepy compliments.
Cool.
What are some... Jake, you ever got a creepy compliment?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think I've ever gotten a creepy compliment. You ever given one?
I hope not.
That was going to be my answer. I was going to say, man, I hope not, but I'll bet someone could probably call me. Oh, yeah? Well, you said this to me one time.
Yeah.
As a guy, you probably have.
Yeah, I probably have.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't think of anything, but I'm sure maybe someone's like, oh, really? But I'd like to think I'm self-aware that I wouldn't be like, you know?
Yeah. I should have really walked up to him after I had my third child and been like, am I bouncing back as quick this time?
3 down.
Because I wasn't.
Where am I on your scale? I want to hear it. So my question now is, all right, so is saying, is complimenting hair creepy in 2023, but I also really want to know, what are creepy compliments you women have gotten from guys over the years in your life travel?
Or men. Trust me, women can be just as disgusting and creepy as, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As men can.
Nice mustache. I don't even got to finish it. Look at you.
Dear God.
I didn't even have to finish it. Well, that would be something a guy might find. That's creepy, ma'am. What?
Christian,
A guy
it's
can't
not
be
the
creeped
same.
out?
Yes, he can be. But I think women say other things that are a little bit more off-putting. Maybe it's a little bit different because,
Nice sweatpants.
I mean, you're not going to tell a guy he has nice boobs.
No, that's a damn shame. Damn shame. Creepy compliments. What are ones you've run into in your travels? 330-450-9292. That's the phone number. You can text us, 330-269-9292. Feel free to leave your comments on Facebook, YouTube, and X as well. Sports coming up. It's D12 and Eminem. My band is Q92.
It's Nicolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us today for Downtown with the Diva.
Featuring Stark Flavor.
Every single Thursday at 11 a.m. We're going to give you some weekend plans.
And an amazing local giveaway.
We'll see you at 11.
Text message. I had a girl that was interested in me tell me her and her ex are still talking. And if he wants to get back together, she's going to leave me. I definitely ran away from that one. Wow. I appreciate the honesty, but what in the F? Hey, this is great and all, but if my ex wants me back, I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Now let's go get a bite to eat. Wait, no.
Oh, bye, Felicia.
We are no longer going to Cracker Barrel. There's no way I'm taking you to Cracker Barrel now. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Man, that is I'm still trying to process everything you just told me. Anyone got a crazy work story or something their boss asked them to do? I don't want to get names or nothing. I'm not trying to get anyone sued or
right.
But anyone got any weird requests from their job that made you go, what? I guess the closest thing I got, and I've told this story, I think, over the years a couple of times. I applied for summer help when I was going to YSU. Make some money on the side, some money off tuition.
Yeah.
They were like, I always wanted to work the parking decks. Because anytime I saw the parking decks, it was just some kid chilling with his phone or a book. Boop, hit the button, lower the gate, open the gate. You know what I mean? It was like, that looks like the easiest job in the world.
Right.
So it was right after spring classes went out. It was summertime. So a lot less people on campus, obviously. Only people taking summer classes. Not nearly as busy. You could even say a little dead at the time. I go in day one. I go to the building I'm supposed to report to, and they hand me a walkie-talkie and gloves. I'm thinking to myself, gloves? They go, all right, you're going to go here. Chris, you're going to go here, and you're going to be mulching and raking. And I go, no, I'm sorry. I applied for I was the parking deck. I'm going to work the parking deck. And they go, oh, yeah, no. Parking does landscaping in the summer. Excuse me? Yeah, parking, they do landscapes. Like, that was not told to me.
Right.
Like, oh, yeah, they do.
Huh.
Is that a problem? And me being the bitch I am? No.
Right.
So I worked for a day and quit the next day. I went home and called them immediately and said, I will not be coming in tomorrow. I'm quitting.
Oh.
Yeah, one day.
One day.
Well, I was supposed to work the parking deck.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm mulching the campus.
I guess so.
If I'd have signed up for landscaping, yes.
But you didn't have any friends that did it previously,
No.
or you didn't know anything about that?
It just looked like the easiest job in the world. It said that it was open for the summer. I was like, I'm going to hit that button all day. Boop, pull on in. Boop, see you later. No, they were like, you're going to mulch the campus.
Yeah.
So I quit out of principle and laziness. When I divorced on the text line, I spent $5,000 on sports cards after I got divorced.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I mean, I guess that's better than some of the other things you could have spent your money on after divorce. Won't those sports cards like appreciate? Like if you ever wanted to sell your collection, maybe you could get some money back out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is really just a labor of love.
I feel like, can you get lucky and get a card? Oh my God, yes, absolutely. But to me, I feel like it should be more of take it as a hobby, not an investment.
Gotcha.
And then let the investment part surprise you. Be like, oh my God, Tom Brady rookie card.
Holy cow! Right.
$8:35 right here on today's Hit Music. It's Q92. Haven't played it yet. Keep listening for Sum 41's Fat Lip. When you hear it, that is the cue to call. Be caller number 10, and you'll win 4-day passes to Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival, May 16th through the 19th. That is coming up this hour. Talking about creepy compliments that you've gotten. Text message. I was walking out of Rite Aid, and it was a nightmare. And some guy, as I walked by, said, I want to make you a baby mama.
Ew.
Best part is I was already pregnant.
I would have turned around and been like, Too late. And just kept walking.
Very interesting. I'm very tall for a girl. I was waiting tables one day, and this old man kept talking about how tall and beautiful I am. And before he left, he stood up and assured me my height isn't a problem because, look, my face is right at breast level.
Oh, my gosh.
I guess that's creepy, I guess.
You guess.
Cute old man. Harmless old man.
Oh, stop it. Still
You know what I mean?
gross.
When I was a kid, I hate one of my male employees. I had one of my male employees tell me I had the same name as their stepmom, was the same age as her, and that we looked alike. And in the same breath told me how hot I was. So you like your stepmom too? Got it. Someone said. Yeah, if you're gonna, that only works on Pornhub, sir.
Yeah.
A family friend that I had known since I was 7, I was 21 when this happened, made a pervy comment when I was alone with him, and I didn't hear all of it, but when I confronted him about it, he wouldn't repeat what he said. Instead, he just kept saying it was meant as a compliment. He was also in his mid-50s.
Ew. That's creepy.
Oh, the one I get the most, and maybe that's why I hate it so much, is you should smile more, or why aren't you smiling? Yeah.
Because I have a great RBF.
Some people do.
Yeah.
Some people
I have been told I do.
Yeah. Someone sent a picture, a meme in. It's a picture of a really good looking and good shape. Got a cartoon saying, "You look good, Susan. Oh, you're sweet." Then it's a nerdy, heavier guy. "You look good, Susan. Hello, human resources."
Yeah. No, you know what? I think there's something to that, and that's unfortunate.
But if you're a good looking person, you can do it.
Yeah.
But if you're not a good looking person,
Either way, it's wrong. You should keep your mouth shut unless you know that the recipient wants that compliment.
yeah, it's pretty impressive.
It never ceases to amaze me, though, what guys think that they can say to girls.
Yeah,
and get away with it. You know what I mean? I feel like girls do it less. I'm not saying girls don't do it. I don't hear a barrage of women making obscene comments at men.
No, not a lot.
No.
Not a lot. Let's go to the phone lines. Q92, hello, who is this?
Riley.
Riley, where are you calling from this morning?
Coshocton, Ohio.
All right, Riley, you ever have a creepy compliment given to you?
Talking about my butt. Yes.
Okay, well, who's was it? A coworker, a customer, a guy?
It was coworkers.
That's not good. What did he say?
He said that my butt was flat like a pancake.
No, that's
not nice.
That's not nice. I'm sure you have a fine butt. I have back ass if it helps.
Oh, thanks.
That's just,
yeah, it was really
I got
creepy,
junk in the
and
trunk.
I'm like,
so he said
right?
It came out of nowhere and just said that to you.
Yeah, he did.
That is creepy. Where were you working at the time?
I'm an STNA.
Okay.
Hospital. A lot of flirting goes on in hospitals.
But you know what happens?
A lot of
yeah.
flirting. A lot of doctors, everyone hooking up. Yeah, it's like a porno. All right, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. All right, there you go. So it happens. It happens a lot.
Yeah, apparently.
When flirting goes bad. That's funny. Text message. Remember, I didn't get a job at Panda Express, but the manager thought it'd be okay to slide into my DMs after and ask me on a date.
Huh.
You're not fit for this job. But
I've got a job for you. But
yeah, it involves your boobies. Man. 8:40. Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival 4-day passes to give away whenever you hear Sum 41 Fat Lip. I don't know when that's going to be. It's Q92. That's not how it ends exactly, but it should go. Dun-dun. But that's the Netflix thing.
Yeah.
Dun, dun-dun.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? That was a good Netflix impression.
Yeah, it was decent.
Yeah.
I've got the YouTube TV.
Google.
Yeah.
Google. But dun-dun. That's Netflix.
Oh boy.
Does Hulu have a sound?
I don't know. I don't watch Hulu enough.
Oh, I wonder if they have a sound.
I'll have to ask my daughter. She's on Hulu a lot.
That'd be great if that was there.
Yeah, but it's not.
Just a jackass noise. Oh,
Yeah.
Logged into Hulu. Dun-dun.
You're really amusing yourself this morning.
That's pretty right on. I'm a pretty good impressionist. That's one hell of a Netflix. You do it.
What?
Do the Netflix.
What the dun-dun.
Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Oh, that was better. Jay, do the Netflix.
Dun dun.
I am stupid. Q92, hello, who is this?
This is Rachel.
Rachel, where are we calling from this morning?
Canton.
All right, Rachel, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You're the winner.
Oh, sorry.
We can beep it out. It's fine.
Okay.
Naughty mouth.
She's excited. Congratulations, Rachel. You just scored yourself a pair of passes to the Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival happening May 16th through the 19th at Historic Cruise Stadium in Columbus. Rachel, tell everybody your favorite station, making you a winner.
Q92.
Altman.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rage Room, when your friend has no kids, husband, lives with her parents, but says she's a life coach and posts videos of how others can improve their lives, Rage Room. That is fantastic.
Listen, it's fine if you've got no kids, no husband, and you live with your parents. But to say that you can help others live their best life when you have zero experience.
Listen, the only thing I would take umbrage with, good word there, is, is still living with your parents. No, wait, if you don't have kids, you don't have to have kids to be successful. You don't have to have a husband or wife to be.
Right.
But I'm assuming.
You do need to be independent, though, to speak on how to.
If your age starts with a 3 and you're still living with mommy, you should probably reassess a few things.
Yeah.
Now, unless you're ridiculously smart and have been stashing money away this entire time.
Well, that would be really smart. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I get that. But I don't, how old is this friend who, no kids, no. If you text me 23, I mean, come on, that's fine.
Yeah, but still.
If you text me 31.
How can you be a life coach at 23 when you haven't had any life experience?
Yeah, well, touche.
Yeah.
Touche. Jake, you'd be a good life coach.
Would I? At age 24?
At age 24, I think you've learned a lot. You've moved out, had to move back in.
Yeah, he's gone to the school hard knocks.
You have a job. You've started an own side business you're trying to get off the ground.
Yeah.
You're in a long-distance relationship that includes trust, travel.
What's your mantra?
I don't.
He doesn't know what that means.
Okay. What's your slogan, Jake, for life?
I don't know. Just ride the wave. That's my slogan for life.
Ride the wave.
Yeah, ride the wave.
Yeah, just ride the wave.
Because on your electric surfboard.
Yeah.
I remembered.
That came as a foam kickboard.
It came as a foam kickboard you ordered from China on Instagram at night
for $300.
You know what else? I had a friend who used to, and he would admit this, he would get drunk at night and order concert tickets and then ask girls to go to the concert with him. Random girls like he'd see at bars or
We need
online.
to hook him up with my sister.
He's married now.
Oh, dang it.
He's married
My
now.
sister does that. She'll be like, she'll text me really late. She'll be like, which concert do you want to go to next? I'm like, stop. How much have you had to drink? Because we're going to be sitting front row.
He wouldn't be about a friend. He'd be about, I'm going to take a girl to this. That's what he would do. It'd be for a date.
Yeah.
But he'd buy him drunk and he'd have tickets to like all these concerts and he wouldn't necessarily have anyone to go with. He would tell me about it. It was frustrating to him. He's happily married now. Everything's fine.
I'm glad. Hopefully he takes
But I
her to
remember that.
shows.
That stuck with me.
Yeah.
I was like, but you're buying just concert tickets? I was like, did you ask someone? No.
I'll find somebody to
Like,
go with
you're,
me.
You're buying them and drunk, and then you're like, well, I'm going to find a girl and we're going to go to the show.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, man.
Good on you.
Yeah.
Text message, Jake is a secret serial killer.
He is not, I assure you.
No!
Oh, he wouldn't hurt a fly.
He's
or would
literally,
he?
no, he wouldn't. He's literally the nicest kid you'll ever, no, I can't say kid. You are the nicest kid that I've ever met. I have to say that because technically I could be your mom.
Yeah.
How old are you?
24.
Oh, I could easily be your mom. I would have had you when I was 18, but still, it happens.
Oh, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Makes for great senior pick. Today's hit music. It is Q92, 849. Coming up at the 9 o'clock hour. A couple more texts about when flirting goes wrong. Creepy flirting. Text message was told she wanted me to be her daddy directly after having a conversation about my son.
Ew.
There's a time and the place for the whole daddy thing. It's not after speaking about their son.
Yuck.
How's little Timmy? He's great. You know, T-ball's going great. I want you to be my daddy. Stop it. Someone says, does Jake play Dungeons and Dragons? He doesn't sport, so maybe he dungeons?
I don't dungeon. I've never played.
You've never done D&D?
I've never got into it. I don't even know like how to play it.
I don't either.
Watch role models.
I've never played that. I've never played Magic. You ever played Magic, the card game or whatever it is?
No, I've never even heard of that.
Me either.
Oh, Magic the Gathering, it's called.
Maybe I have heard of that.
Yeah, like
nephews.
Yeah, I've never done that. Never got into Pogs. So, I remember
Pogs.
Remember the signs on businesses? Yes, we have Pogs.
Yes, they were so popular.
So I never played Dungeons & Dragons.
Scott on YouTube said, so one day I was out shopping at Walmart and I always get compliments on a Looney Tunes hoodie. And then after I said, thanks, I get that a lot. She said, are you single? I'm looking for a baby daddy.
Oh.
Well,
oh.
Nothing like the Looney
Well, I
Tunes,
mean, that's getting right to the point.
Yeah, I mean, at least she asked.
Yeah. All right, he might be like, how about we just practice? You know what I mean?
Yes, Christian.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Protected sex with
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Contraceptive.
Well, practice. Yeah.
Yeah. That's interesting.
I mean, I knew what you meant, but
girls,
there for a second, I was
girls
like,
can be pervy with the compliments too. It's not just guys.
that's what I said.
Shame on you girls.
I'm actually the worst in our relationship when it comes to like saying things I probably shouldn't. I'm the one with the mouth that says things.
There you go.
Christian.
There you go. Now we're cooking with grease. Oh, man. Coming up in the 9 o'clock hour, which is actually about 8 minutes away, your final opportunity with the morning show to become a finalist to see Drake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse on February 24th. There's 2 ways you can become a finalist next hour. 1, you're going to hear the cue to call on the show. You hear that, be caller number 10. That makes you a finalist. 2, give yourself another opportunity to be one by heading over to the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and X, liking it, and interacting with us in the comments. You do that, you could be randomly selected at the end of the show and made a finalist as well. Also, your final chances today with Nicolina, with Keller, with Ryan this evening. And if you are a finalist, like I said earlier, 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, we're calling you, one of you, and telling you that you're going to be in the pit to see Drake at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse February 24th. This contest is sponsored by SARTA, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. Someone text, I have a beautiful husky mix. When I take her out, I get compliments on how beautiful she is, and I reply, one of us has to be. Sadly, I don't get complimented.
Aww.
I think you're beautiful.
Yes, me too.
Jake, tell them they're beautiful.
Oh, you're beautiful.
There you see that?
Yeah.
3 people just told you you're beautiful. Screw that husky. You're the one. You're the one. It's okay. Not everyone gets compliments every day. I don't walk around and get compliments every day.
I rarely get a compliment.
Yeah,
so.
I don't know. Jake, people compliment you every day
No.
about how stunningly handsome you are?
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, see? In the words of Michael Jackson, you were not alone.
You know what's funny, though, is the 2 compliments that we've gotten in the past couple of days have been about our hair. You've gotten
That's true.
compliments about your haircut.
That's true, I have.
Yeah.
You had a great haircut. It was a really good haircut. So I'm very proud. Wherever you went, she did a great job.
Over
Super
by
cut.
Bueller's.
Over at Bueller's Best Cuts.
There you
Best
go.
cuts. There we go.
Well, it looks like you might have got the best cut. Y'all are funny, thanks, but you've never seen me. Listen.
Hey, you can be attractive, like just personality-wise. You seem like a very nice person.
As you get older, and someone said this to me probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
And at the time I listened, but I didn't hear.
I gotcha.
Because we were talking about women and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, he's like, you're still kind of young. He's like, you think there's one kind of sexy. And I didn't get what he meant by that.
I get it now.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
And
it
as I
does.
get older, I'm like, you were so right.
Yeah.
There are so many different kinds and ways that, to me, like, I'm attracted to women. Women are sexy.
Right.
It's not always a height and a weight. Some people can have an aura about them. And I really mean that.
They can.
They can have a personality.
Have you had this yet? Because, like with my husband, when I would see him hold our newborns and our babies and stuff, like, that was a different kind of sexy. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
Just the way that they're caring
You're
for
right.
them.
There's
or,
absolutely that. But I'm talking about, like, things that you might not have found sexy in your younger days. People you might not have found.
I mean, I feel like my taste is the same, but
Really?
yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's a guy thing.
Maybe I guess I could see what you're saying because now the salt and pepper thing isn't offensive to me.
No, I'm saying, like, when you're younger, you're like only like the hot girl with the model body is the only thing that's sexy.
Right.
Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
As you get older, you realize, oh no.
Yeah.
There are all kinds of shapes and sizes of sexy.
Yes.
All kinds.
Yes.
Jake, have you got there yet? Or are you still like, nope?
I think I'm getting there, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
At
do.
24, he's
At
getting
24, you made it.
Wow.
Huh? I'm saying, like, do you find like girls like sexy that maybe a couple years ago you wouldn't have?
Yeah.
Look at Jake.
Yeah, I will admit, yes.
What an
He's
old
in the
soul.
MILF smell
What a-
now.
It's like, I really like the elderly. I'm your age, Christian. Well, hey, welcome to your 40s. Oh, the whole daddy thing. When first coming out in the 90s, I was with a man and bed, and he said that. In bed, and he said that. I had never heard it before, and I freaked out. I was like, why would you say that right now?
What?
You know who he is? You know who he is. Get off me. I was 22, laughing emoji. He said he got the daddy thing, and like he took it more literal.
Oh, yeah.
He didn't realize it was when that people were just starting to use that phrase.
Yes. I got you now.
Yeah, daddy's become a thing. Mother has become a thing. She is mother, although mother's not really sexual. It's just like
Yeah.
she is mother.
Well, they say that about Taylor.
Yeah, she is
Yeah.
mother. Oh, she is mother? All right.
Whatever.
Guys say he is him in sports. He's him.
Wow. That's deep.
You know, these are
Yeah.
things that are said now. More lingo for you to hear with the kids. So when they
No
think
cap.
someone's the man now, they say he's him. Or even you hear athletes say, I am him
Okay.
after a big game or a big play.
Yeah.
That means like I'm the one. I'm
Dang
the
it. I
guy.
can't remember what the slang was. I heard it the other day. I was like, I got to tell Christian. He probably already knows it, but I have to act like I knew first. I can't remember what it is now.
Well,
Let's see if it comes back to me.
if it comes back, let me know. It's Demi Lovato, not Lovato. It's sorry, not sorry. It's cute. I was like, man, how cold is it? Because I do this thing now when I'm looking at something, I go, Alexa, what's the temperature in this city? It's like 60. It's like 67.
That's
in
your new
Missouri.
thing is
That's what I do. We watching a game. I'm like, hey, what's the weather where that is? And then okay. All right.
interesting. You just have to know what it's like there.
Yeah. Like they showed a Dallas Cowboys draft party.
Yeah. And you're like,
Everyone's outside. I was like, Alexa, what's the temperature in Dallas, Texas? 75. I'm like, oh, it's nice, beautiful. Okay.
I think that's so funny.
Okay, it's good. They got nice. That's no wonder everyone's in t-shirts. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense. And then I hear Kansas City is like 65. Oh, that's like us. That's
Do you-
like us.
Do you regurgitate that information like to the fiance or the not daughter? Like you're sitting
They're
there
in
and
the
you'd be like,
room.
oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see.
I just because we have Alexa over the house. So
I gotcha.
we have
Okay.
living room, bedrooms. We're just like our thermostat's Alexa. But yeah, I'll just be watching a game. Doesn't matter what it is. Like
Yeah.
I'll watch the Guardians in Washington D.C. I'm like, okay, Alexa, what's the temperature in D.C.? Oh, 60. Oh, that's cold. I just sit there.
Just have to know.
I just for some reason that's a new thing with me. I got to know when I'm watching a sporting event or I see fans out. I'm like, well, what's it like there?
I'm really concerned for you. Like
I also
you're aging.
almost daily. I'll ask what the weather's going to be like here.
Yeah.
Then I'll be like, Alexa, what's the weather in Ocean City, Maryland? Just because it gets me going thinking about.
Oh
vacation.
yeah. No, that's a good idea.
Like,
It's
Ocean City, Maryland. What's the temperature?
my husband always laughs at me because I'll be like, "What's it supposed to be like next week?" or "What's it supposed to be like tomorrow?" And he's like, "Don't you literally look at the weather like 7 times during your show?" I'm like, "Yeah, but we're so busy. Like, I don't know why it just doesn't stick in my brain."
No, it's impossible, dude. We talk for 4 hours.
I know,
You think I remember anything I say?
right? That's how some people will be
Barely.
like, "Oh." They'll walk up to me and they'll be like, "Oh, that was really funny what you guys were talking about." It takes me a second. I'm like, "Oh, we were talking about that." I don't know.
They're like, "Oh, when was that?" Someone will be like, "Oh, it was today." I'm like, "No kidding."
Yeah.
I just pretend to go, "Oh my God, yeah, I do remember that. That was a crazy show." And I had him like, "Oh, please don't call me out. Don't ask me any more questions because I don't know what the hell I'm talking about."
That's funny.
That's usually what I do. ex stole his mom's car at 13 to go get snacks. He hates the neighborhood, so he ran over trash cans. So she turned him in. He spent 30 days in juvenile detention.
Wow.
Wow.
At 13.
Yeah. I'm going to get snacks. And I
It's still
can't
a
stand.
thing.
I'm going to run over everyone's trash can.
It's still a thing. When I got my car serviced a couple weeks ago, the lady that was there was telling me that her 13-year-old daughter, or I'm sorry, she was 15, took their 13-year-old daughter, stole the family car, went and joyrode in the school's parking lot, and ended up taking it off, like going down like over a hill, and did like $5,000 worth of damage to the car.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Wrapped around a telephone pole. I was 17. I also backed over a friend's foot as a teenager.
Ooh.
I went to Buckeye Career Center. Everyone knows leaving there was a crap show. I ended up rear-ending a college professor a week after getting my damn license because I was trying to get my cassette player to play.
Your cassette player.
Couldn't get your Mr. Big to be with you.
Next to be with you. Hold on, little girl.
Funny.
You got to get going.
Shooting bottle rockets and throwing eggs out the window at people when I was a teenager.
Oh, wow.
I get you in trouble. We used to do the shoot bottle rockets at each other.
Why? I don't understand. Do you know how dangerous that is?
Somewhat. It was funny. Hey, live to tell the tale.
You did, thank God.
Hit music. It's Q92. It is 9:06. Here we are in the 9 o'clock hour. Drake fans, this is your hour. You've been waiting for it all day. Since we got here at 5:30, you've been waiting for it. This is it. Pit passes to see Drake. Final day to become a finalist. We're giving you 2 opportunities this hour. One is going to be the cue to call. It's going to play later on. When you hear it, be caller number 10. You'll be a finalist. You'll be in the running. 2, you haven't done it yet, get your butt over to Facebook, YouTube, or X, the live video stream of the morning show. Click the like button. Interact with us in the comments. That makes you eligible. Lauren's going to randomly select one of you at the very end of the show and make you one as well. You also have your final chances today with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. So if you're like, I got to get in on this, this is your final day, and we're giving you 2 opportunities in this hour for the show on February 24th. Again, this contest has been powered by SARTA, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. So do yourself a favor. Listen for the cue to call, or head on over right now to Facebook, YouTube, and X. Give yourself a reason. Give yourself a chance to become a Drake finalist. We might be calling you tomorrow at 8 and telling you you're going to be in the pit on February 24th for what is going to be a huge show when Drake shows up. There's Drake.
Right.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
One of the biggest artists around. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's coming up. Tonight's Mariah Carey in Cleveland, right?
Yes.
She was in Pittsburgh yesterday, right?
I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before. I think yesterday. No, maybe the day before.
I saw a thing on one of the news, one of the Cleveland news channels, Facebook. They showed pictures of the truck showing up. The truck's arriving in downtown Cleveland. It's a big show tonight. If you're going, you won tickets from us here. You better tag us in those pictures. We want to see your pics.
For sure.
Enjoying that stuff.
I think it was the night before. I think she took one night off. Yeah, it was on the 5th in Pittsburgh.
Well, the trucks we're in Cleveland early. So they're here. Wow. The Queen of Christmas tonight at Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Yeah.
Not too shabby.
She's amazing. It's going to be a good show.
So someone wanted to know, Lauren, the end of last hour, were you talking about the word Riz?
Yeah.
That was the word you didn't know if I knew about?
Oh, no. No, I still don't remember what that was. I heard it clearly. It was a good idea. We were just talking about different things like language, and I referenced like Riz. You know what I mean? Like it was something like that. That was like something that came up this year that... And like Golden Retriever Boy. It's something along those lines.
Golden Retriever Boy, yeah. That's real.
But I cannot remember what the word was that I heard.
We're getting older.
Yeah. By the way, Angie said didn't win tickets, but headed to Mariah Carey tonight. Can't wait. Angie, have a blast. It's going to be an amazing
Have
show.
a great time. A couple last text messages about creepy flirting. Heard a coworker ask another coworker, can she be his mommy? I was uncomfortable to the point I walked away.
Yeah.
Creepy compliment. I was 17. I won a county fair queen contest. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I had to be there early every day to represent the 4-H program. I walked past the same stands daily. I am tall, and one day I was walking past a game stand, and the old guy grabs the mic and says, oh, yeah, there's my tall drink of water. There she goes.
Yeah. Ew.
Carniesel.
I told you.
Carney's gonna carny.
Yeah. I was at a USFL game, and I witnessed the most disgusting thing I've ever seen, and it was a father and a son making a very lewd comment about a high school aged girl that was there. Yeah. Like, I literally, if I could have physically punched him in the face without getting arrested, I would have. But there was all kinds of police around. But that's what he deserved. Yeah.
Someone was talking about the older you get, you realize that there's like a million different versions of sexy.
Yeah.
You're so right, Christian, about the different kinds of sexy. I'm just a little older than you, but in the same age range. Never really was a butt man or a boob man, but a body man. I liked all parts of the body. I feel like I'm reading a memoir.
Yeah.
It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. But I'll tell you, as you get older, I still enjoy looking at a nice body, but you're right. They don't have to be like models anymore, and I really enjoy curves a lot more now than I did. But one thing that I will tell younger guys, find yourself a girl with a pretty face to fall in love with and marry. The majority of time, the hot bodies will change over the years, but that pretty face will last forever.
That's true. I mean, as you have children, your bodies change, and they do not go back to the way that they were before, baby. I don't even care if you can get your waistline back and get into the same size jeans. Nothing hangs the same ever again.
Yeah.
Ever again. Unless you have plastic surgery.
Which you can do.
You can.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It happens. All right, like I said, Drake finalists, 2 opportunities coming up this hour. We got random stuff for you as well. Plus, I've been saving this for the 9 o'clock hour. Not that it's anything earth-shattering, but the list came out for the official best canned soup of the year.
Ooh.
We had a discussion about best canned soups.
Yes, we did.
Chicken noodle soup.
Nope, tomato. Oh,
Tomato
chicken
soup?
noodle?
Yeah.
I thought you meant canned soups in general.
No,
But
talking about
yes,
which one's the best.
Mrs.
Well,
Grass's soup.
we're going to find out because eatthis.com released the list.
And if it's even Progresso, then I just throw the whole thing right out the window.
We'll talk about it later. It's called a tease, and we'll do it in a little bit. Who came in number 1? Is it Lauren's? Is it Mike Campbell's?
Or is it neither?
We're going to find out. I know you're all like, oh, my God, finally. They had
This
the
is
list.
called a cliffhanger.
They had the list of soups. Finally, everyone, shut up. Shut up. Olivia Rodrigo, get him back. It's Q92. I'm going to kick it off. My rage is being prescribed Ozempic and then finding out you cannot afford Ozempic, and now you can't do it anymore because it cost you $350.
Yeah, that's a big kick to the butt.
That is. By the way, Jake checked with his pharmacist parents, and they said that's pretty much the best deal I'm going to get.
Yeah.
For you people that pay less, God bless you. For people that got to pay more than they should for medications, you shouldn't pay more than you pay for your car in medication, in one medication. Rage room. Jake, you got some raids today?
Yeah, rage room. I don't understand why people walk, run, ride their bikes, ride their scooters in the middle of the street in the neighborhood when there's a sidewalk 5 feet from them.
I also have that rage.
Yeah.
I've said the same thing. Whenever I see a sidewalk, I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Why would you not walk on the sidewalk?
Move over 3 feet, go on the sidewalk, and let the cars drive.
Literally. I have the same rage. I've said that before. I'll say to myself in the car.
Yeah.
They'll be on the side of the road, and I got to go around them, and I'm like, there's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
Like, especially, you're walking. There's a sidewalk.
Yeah.
It's a sidewalk.
Exactly.
For you.
Yeah.
It's for you.
Yeah.
For your safety.
Right.
you're a lot less likely to get struck by a car on the sidewalk.
Right. It could happen, but
No,
less
it
likely.
absolutely could happen. But I mean, it's God's will at that point.
Right.
I mean, but I agree. It's a good rage.
Yeah.
Good rage. Let's see. We got the text line here. Rage room. When I sneeze about 46 times in a row, and I absolutely hate when I'm on my 10th sneeze and somebody that I'm talking to still having a conversation with me because I'm choking, I can't breathe, I'm snorting, and it's a hot mess, and they can't stop talking for 30 seconds as if I have any idea on what they're saying anyway. Rage room. I'm usually a 2 to 3 sneezer.
I definitely sneeze more than twice.
Yeah, there's never usually just one.
Yeah.
It's usually a 2 to 3, but I know people that they'll do it 10 times. I'm like, good Lord.
Yeah.
Good Lord. Libby Rodrigo, get him back right here on today's Hit Music Q92 forecast from Mark Johnson coming up. And your 2 chances to become a Drake finalist. The Q to calls coming up on the show. And go over to Facebook, YouTube, and X. Interact in the comment section and give yourself a chance. We picked that winner at the very end of the show. It's all coming up on Q. Are you looking to make some easy money? How? Do you like motorcycles? I do not. If you go on a motorcycle run with me tomorrow, I will give you $100. Why? I don't want to ride by myself. Sorry, but no thank you. Here's the best part.
Okay.
This run is for 2 little kids that were born handicapped. I'll bet you feel sorry now.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Major dummy. That deserves it. Hit the button again.
Dummy. Yeah. Yeah.
Joke's on you.
Seriously? Okay, so it was probably like a poker run. But see, he didn't, if he,
well,
shouldn't the conversation have been like, hey, I have a poker run tomorrow. It's benefiting 2 disabled children. I don't want to do it alone. Would you come? That conversation may have ended differently.
I just don't think you ask a girl you've never hung out with if she would like to go on a motorcycle ride with you.
And not even tell her that, like, it's a charitable, like...
Well, joke's on you. It was for charity.
If that's even true. I mean,
that is funny. He was going to pay her $100.
Why don't you give that $100 to that charity that you're riding for and just don't go? Just donate.
Boom. Bangarang. Lauren.
Thank you.
Love it.
Thank you.
Love that.
Q92.
Cloudy skies during the morning hours. Sunshine winning out for the afternoon. Look for a high today, a little warmer, middle 40s. Overnight clear and starry, a chill in the air, 36 for the low. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Very good. Lauren, did you have a good day?
Yeah, I did. Our internet came back. Woo!
There you go.
So happy.
Finally, get back on
And
Pornhub.
You're an idiot. And we got a $40 bill credit. So I guess glass half full.
There you go. I had a normal day. What do we do? I went home, had to watch the kid. And then after she got off work, we had to go return. She won a microwave on MacBid, and it did not work.
Oh.
Had to take it back. They're very good. If you return, they'll credit you the money right back, like instantly.
That's awesome.
They're very good at that.
Yeah.
The more and more I watch her in this, I'm a little impressed with how this place runs. Because yes, there is an absolute chance you can get something that doesn't work.
Yeah.
There's a reason it was returned.
Right.
And so we brought it back, and there was let's talk about no hassle. They're like, all right, scan it. All right, the money's credited to your account. It's like, you don't need my card or anything. It's like, nope, your card's linked to the account. You're good. Check. There it is. Boom.
Nice.
They weren't like, what do you mean it doesn't work?
Right.
We're just like, okay.
I don't think people do that too much anymore, but it used to be a real pain to take things back. Like, I would almost hold on to broken things because I just avoided it, you know?
Oh, terrible. But yeah, so I was very impressed with it. And she keeps winning things. She keeps winning auctions. It's Q92. 925. Call now. Drake's coming up. Oh, boy. You guys getting nervous? Like, oh, when's it coming? Not
Are your
quite yet,
hands sweating?
but it's coming. No, I'm good right now. All right, here it is from Eat This, Not That. This lady ranked the best chicken noodle soups, the canned variety.
Yes.
Lizzie Briskin did this. She just posted this 5 days ago.
All right, let me know what Lizzie thinks.
According to Lizzie from Eat This, Not That, which is actually
That's a good site.
They have books.
Yes.
Trying to get you to eat healthier. That's probably why I don't read anything.
Right. Healthy swaps.
Right. So according to her and her research, which I guess just meant eating 6 bowls of chicken noodle soup, I'm not going to lie. Yours is not on the list.
What?
But according to her, I'm not happy either. Coming in 6th, Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Are you kidding me?
How dare you?
6th.
See, I think it depends on what brands are in each person's market. Are there some soups on there that you've never even heard of?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Wegmans 5. Wegmans organic chicken noodle soup. Ever hear of it?
No. Well,
Neither.
that's like Wegmans
That's
IGA
5.
or something, right? That's in another state.
4. Now, I definitely know this brand. Annie's organic chicken
Oh
noodle
my
soup.
gosh. Okay, hold up.
4.
Now you can just throw this out the window. I've had Annie's mac and cheese. Christian.
Good or bad? You know what sucks?
It has organic attached to it.
Jamie has to eat that because
Oh, poor
because they
girl.
make a gluten-free noodle.
Yeah.
Actually, Kraft makes a gluten-free noodle now. Thank God.
But is it good or is it trash?
I've had it, and it wasn't that bad.
Okay.
A lot of things that I try of hers, if I do, because I don't, of her gluten-free, especially noodles. It's tough for the gluten-free people with noodles because the texture
it changes.
is always different, and it just I hate it. Sometimes I feel so bad.
Has she
for
tried
her.
Hearts of Palm?
I've never heard of that till just now, so I don't think so. Coming in at number 3, Amy's No Chicken Noodle Soup.
Well, you know it's garbage right there if there's no chicken.
Number 2, I'm a fan. Progresso traditional chicken. I like Progresso.
No, I don't. I don't like it.
Big
Ugh.
chunks of chicken.
Yeah, that's too chunky.
And
Nope.
number 1, never heard of this ever. Pacific Foods organic chicken noodle
Yeah,
soup.
no. See, all of them say organic.
She said this savory soup is not too salty, made with organic ingredients, and has a short and readable ingredient list. It makes a delicious, warming meal that you can feel good about. The flavor of this soup from Pacific Foods did not disappoint. The broth has a fresh, not canned taste, which is probably thanks to the use of real garlic and vegetables instead of extracts and powders. This soup tastes close to homemade and was deeply satisfying. So according to Eat This, Not That, you guys got to try Pacific Foods organic chicken noodle soup. Campbell's came in 6th.
I have trust issues with this.
Now, again, this is if you want to kind of be healthy, which obviously I don't.
Well, not only that, if you just make chicken noodle soup at home using a good broth and some veggies and some noodles and some rotisserie chicken, it's pretty much organic. And it's good.
I hear you.
I don't know. I don't trust that list.
You don't like it?
Nope.
Not a fan?
Not at all.
Okay. Well, I just thought I'd give it to you guys. There's the list. It's Doja Cat, Paint the Town Red. It's Q92. Talking about side chicks, and I asked the question, who's been a side chick, whether you knew you were or found out you were? Because you brought up a good point. There's some girls that are willingly, like you said, they just want to use the guy for what they want to use the guy for.
That's right.
If he wants to roll the dice on his relationship, that's on him.
Mm-hmm.
You're the one cheating, not me.
Yeah, he is the one who has a lot to lose.
You know what I'm saying? So some of you text in. I'm about to read those, but I want to find If Your Girl Only Knew. That's the song you got to play, right? By Aaliyah. Just
Or
gotta
it wasn't
find
me.
because I can never spell Aaliyah, but I found it. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. Aaliyah was so good.
Yeah.
So good. I was a side chick, for over a year and did not know I was.
Oh,
The
that
girl-
really is the Carly Pierce song.
The girl teamed up with me and we dumped him together. That
Good
was
for you.
over 18 years ago, and me and that girl are still friends. Well, how's about that?
What a funny story to tell, though, later.
Still friends.
Yahoo!
Good for you. That's fantastic. Let me see here. Oh, man, some of you sent some stuff in, but you also sent other stuff in, and because of Google and our text line, it buries them. There's one.
I didn't touch anything.
No, if you send a new one, it defaults back to the original text you sent.
Only after it's been opened.
I hate it.
I know.
I was a side chick because I found out my boyfriend at the time had another girlfriend without me knowing. So I got back at him by dating his best friend. And long story short, I got pregnant with his best friend. And looking back at it now, it was supposed to be to make him, my ex-boyfriend, jealous. And it turns out it failed. That's a hell of a backfire.
Yeah.
And now there's a baby. I showed you. Hold on, the baby's crying. Did you learn your lesson? Hold on, I have to pump. I'll be right back. But I think you won't mess with me anymore. Yeah, see, I'm not always the revenge sex with like a best friend or I don't know.
It's never
man.
a good idea.
I feel like, the karma you put out, karma that comes back.
Yeah,
Some people don't believe in karma, and I get that.
I do.
Karma's not always quick either. It's not always immediate. But I guess, what does it prove? Does it uncheat? I mean, does it take away what the guy or girl did to you? No. You know what I mean? It's like, I showed him I slept with this guy. Well,
Yeah.
he still cheated on you. Well, I did it back to him. Okay. I guess.
Call now to see Drake from The Pit, powered by Sarda and Q92.
There's your cue to call, my friends. Oh, boy. Drake, Pit Passes, February 24th, Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Want to go? Want to win them? You need to become a finalist. Here's a chance. Caller 10 at 330-450-9292. This is powered by Sarda, the safe, affordable, convenient way to travel across Stark County and beyond. We call the winner tomorrow. Become a finalist right now. Caller 10, good luck. It's Drake. It's God's plan. It's Q92. Let's go around the room for our rage. I have rage. Quick story, talent. Try to be brief. You've heard me talk about how much I love crispy, crunchy chicken, right?
Yes, I have. Nasty chicken.
It is the bomb diggity. I don't think they say that. It's not stuff. I can tell you that. That's no cap. A lot of riz in that chicken. A lot of riz in that chicken. So, driving home, being out Saturday, we decided, I'm going to get, there's one in Girard. On the way home, I'm going to stop and get crispy, crunchy chicken. I buy it all the time. Big sign on the freeway for it. I was so excited. I haven't had a chance to get it. And Jamie was like, get it, let's go.
Treat yourself.
You wanted that for a long time. We had a great day together. We were in a great mood. I get it. You wanted that forever. You haven't got it. But I will get it. So, I'm telling you, I'm so excited to get crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, this is going to be fantastic. I pull in. There's the sign. It's the same sign I've seen at all the other crispy, crunchy chickens. It's way up high. It's right there on the building. It says crispy, crunchy chicken. I'm like, oh, my God. Let's go. Give me an 8-piece in your JoJo fries, and I'll be gone. I walk in, right? Looks just like every other crispy, crunchy chicken. Ask me what went wrong.
It was closed.
Oh, no, it was open.
Okay.
Ish.
Understaffed?
Yeah.
Roast chicken?
No. Listen to this. At that crispy, crunchy chicken, the one I pulled into and decided to go to, they don't actually sell pieces of chicken, only chicken fingers. I was already scared. I kept getting the menu it was going to change before my eyes. Come on. And I asked, I go, do you not have pieces of chicken at this crispy crunchy chicken? And the girl was like, no, we don't.
And she wrecked your day and she had no idea.
And then I saw they had chicken fingers and they had breaded chicken wings. I did my whole sigh there. I guess I'll have breaded chicken wings. Well, sir, that's going to take 10, 15 minutes. We don't have any ready right now. So I ordered, I'll take your 10-piece chicken tender. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And the guy comes out from the back. Yeah, I don't know why she told you we had 10. We don't really have 10 right now. You're going to have to wait for
oh my Lord.
chicken tenders too. So you don't in my head. I'm like, so first you don't have chicken at crispy crunchy chicken.
Right.
Second, what you do have is wings and chicken tenders. But third,
but not really.
But none of them are prepared to sell. Nothing is cooked. Drake finalist.
Oh, now if I can only get the call tomorrow.
Exactly. But now you're in the running, so your phone could ring around 8 o'clock tomorrow, Kevin.
All right. Well, I'm hoping you guys call me.
All right. Well, hopefully you get some sleep tonight anticipating this phone call because you are our very next finalist and we'll have to be listening tomorrow morning around 8 o'clock. Kevin, just tell everybody your favorite station that made you a finalist.
Q92.
Today's hit music, Q.
No, Jake and I, you had left to do your meeting yesterday, and Jake and I, not on air, but we were talking about this story about people being contacted. How many people believe they've been contacted by dead relatives? Jake, what was the percentage in this survey?
53%.
53% of people in this survey
That's high.
say that they believe they've been contacted by a dead relative. And we were talking off air. I've said, I have had dreams since my dad. Listen, I have nothing crazy has happened since my dad died. I'd love to tell you he showed up in a beam of light and was talking to me about sports. No. Obviously, they say when you see a cardinal, and that's kind of my thing.
Of course, same.
I got a tattoo of a cardinal on my arm for my dad. And things like that. I don't believe, and I'm not a non-believer, so I'm not sitting here going poo-pooing on everybody's. I'm not oh, no way. But I don't believe I've ever truly been contacted by a dead relative. But according to that, 53% believe they have been. To me, if I take that, and maybe I'm wrong, I take that as like they had a message. They were telling you something.
Like, what is it? Is it like
I've had dreams with my dad in them?
Yeah.
But they were just normal-ass dreams that he just happened to be in. There was no, like, son.
Yeah.
On the 5th day of March, a hurricane. Like, there was no, like, warning. You know what I mean?
Well, I was going to say, what is defined as contact? So is it like there's a needle in the bottom of that can and you don't know it? And, like, it goes flying off the counter. Like, it just moves. Like, is that considered contact?
Today's hit music. It is Q92. It is 9:42. We have a couple minutes right now. Not a lot. Remember I said that, please, you two.
Okay.
We have a couple minutes here. So I thought, well, why not do some? We did the soup thing a little bit ago, but we can sneak in some random stuff here.
Oh, good, because I saw a couple that I was like,
oh,
what?
Man. Let me see. Canadian cyclist rides 81 miles hand-free to go to the Guinness Book of 81 miles. His hands never touch the handlebars.
Like, who thinks this up? Like, I could do this and I would break a world record. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Just to give you a time lapse, he did this. So he was on a bike, riding a bike, and for 5 hours and 37 minutes, he didn't use his hands. He used his hands to massage his legs when they fell asleep during the record attempt, but they never touched the handlebar. He is an record holder in the Guinness Book of World Records, an Alberta cyclist.
Well
Robert Murray. Do you understand? 5 hours of never, wouldn't habit even make you abstinently grab him?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm guessing he trained for this.
How does one train?
You spend your whole childhood riding hands free, your childhood.
Odd record, but very impressive.
Yeah.
That's all I'm going to say.
Well, mine is, did you hear about the huge inflatable Santa Claus that literally just showed up in a neighborhood and no one can explain why it's there? Like, literally no one. This is in a Texas neighborhood. Its origins are a complete mystery. Residents of the Holly Tree area in Tyler, Texas, said the not-so-little Santa appeared on a vacant lot about a week ago. Quickly became popular with residents. No one lives on that lot, so they have no idea who installed the Santa. And a resident was quoted as saying, "But isn't it fun?" I guess. It's kind of creepy. Locals have been flocking to see the mysterious and massive Santa with photos of the decoration, dwarfing children and adults alike, spreading all over social media. I don't know. I'd have some qualms about it. I'd be like, why is this here? Is this good or bad? I don't know. I don't think my first reaction would be like, kids, let's get a picture.
I love it because there's someone sitting there laughing their ass off somewhere.
Probably.
That's fantastic. Last one here. Pennsylvania Library said a book returned to the facility after being spotted at a book sale was nearly 120 years overdue.
Ooh, that's some fine.
Carbondale Public Library put on their Facebook post. The Cruise of the Esmeralda by Harry Collingwood was returned by a person from the Holly Library who spotted the book at a book sale. The book still bears a pocket inside the cover listing the library rules. Contains a library card issued to Horace Short in 1904.
Oh, Mr.
That
Short.
was before my grandma was born.
Mr. Short, that is a very long overdue book.
Wow. Well done. Well done indeed. There's some random stuff for you here. But just so you know, it is 9:46, so that kind of means.
Oh, my goodness. That means you need to get over to Facebook, YouTube, or X, find our video live stream, give it a like, interact in the comments, say good morning, say you're great, tell us what you're having for lunch today. I don't care. We are going to pick our very next finalist from you all that interact with the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X in about 2 or 3 minutes here. So I would hurry up and get that done if you want to get included.
Do it now. It's Q92.
Uh-oh.
How is the world not talking about this more? How
Oh.
is every show, whether you're sports talk, wacky FM morning show, news talk, farm talk, NPR, smooth jazz, I don't know, whatever it is you're talking about, why was yesterday the only thing people were talking about not the Navy pilot testifying under oath in front of our government that basically there are UFOs? Not basically, he claims there are. And mind you, he's under oath. Now, have people probably lied under oath? Probably, but that's really far to take it for a lie. You know what I mean?
Yes.
That's really far to take it to go, I'm going to sit in front of Congress for a joke or just for poops and giggles. This guy was speaking yesterday. I mean, I've known there's aliens. You can't tell me that out of all the planets and all the universes and all the solar systems, we are the only one that has living beings. And people tell me, yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Like, does that make sense? Does that really make sense?
Well, I mean, it's been long known that like the Navy and the Air Force, I mean, different branches of the military have had video that they have actually released of things that they believe could be UFOs.
Yeah. What do they call them now? UABs, they call them, or something else? They call it. They have a new name they call them. I mean, this is the clip of him telling you. Well, I mean, it's right here.
If you believe we have crashed craft, stated earlier, do we have the bodies of the pilots who piloted this craft?
As I've stated publicly already in my News Nation interview, biologics came with some of these recoveries. Yeah.
Were they, I guess, human or non-human biologics?
Non-human, and that was the assessment of people with direct knowledge on the program I talked to that are currently still on the program.
And was this documentary evidence, this video, photos, eyewitness? Like, how would that be determined?
The specific documentation I would have to talk to you in a skiff about.
I don't know what a skiff is, but that's where they'd have to talk. Someone Google skiff.
I'm on it.
I assume that means like in private, away from everybody else. You know what I mean? Maybe in a padded room. Right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, 9:52, and that's going to about do it for us here on the morning show. But before we get out of here, it is time to announce our winner. For those of you that went over and liked the live video stream of the morning show, we do every day from 7 to 10 on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. You liked it. You had to interact in the comments to be eligible. Now it's time to randomly select one of you and make you a Drake finalist on the final day to become a Drake finalist. Lauren, who are we selecting today?
Today's Joshua Shireen. Maybe I'm saying that right. Maybe I'm not. But either way, if that's your name, you probably know that I'm butchering it and that's you.
So there you go. You are now a finalist.
Congratulations. We'll be calling that winner tomorrow, right?
Yes, we will. Tomorrow we'll be calling you. Looking forward to that. So good luck. If you are a Drake finalist, make sure you can answer your phone at 8 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be calling you, telling you the great news, and we'll be kicking off a new contest as well tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
can you believe there's only 18 more days until Christmas?
Love it.
Right?
Love it. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Nicolita, the Midday Diva, in here next. Keller in the afternoon. Ryan at night, because we're live and local all damn day. And the next time we speak to you, it'll be Friday. That's fantastic.
Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Woo. Any last words, Jake, before we leave?
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. What better way is there to end it? It's Zach Bryan, Casey Musgraves. I remember everything. It's Q92.